All right, this Christmas, you may be trying to stress less and move away from the commercialism of the holiday. Our organizing strategist, Brenda Prinzavalli, joins us now to tell us about a few trends we're seeing this year and how to organize them so you can spend more time doing what matters.
Exactly.
Thanks so much for joining us.
Yes, my pleasure.
Yeah, so I really like the idea behind these new trends, and it's ultimately to get more time with your loved ones.
Yes, absolutely. And you know, yes, some of them are new, but some of them are old. They just haven't been practiced.
Okay.
So that's a way to look at it as well. And one of the things I think people always strive for, but this year it seems to be top of the list, and that is simplifying. And so you can simplify in a couple of different ways. One of them is maybe you don't want to do a full decoration of everything in the house.
Okay.
Now, if you didn't plan this last year, you can plan it this year for next year, and that is to divide the decorations between kind of minimal decoration and full board everything.
Okay.
So like one of the things is that if you're not going to put up a tree, maybe just go ahead and put all of the tree things in 1 or 2 containers so that you don't have to get that out.
Right.
And you know what you're getting out, because there's nothing worse than getting it all out, digging
you don't
through,
need it
picking out
all.
what you want.
Yeah.
You know? So that's one of the things that you can do.
Okay.
And the other is, you know, having prepared mixes for cookies. And it's not new, but gift bags, you know, it just simplifies things. It also is better because you're not throwing away a lot of ripped up wrapping paper.
Yes.
So, you know, those are a couple of ways that you can just very easily simplify.
Okay, gift bags, probably best for giving to people who aren't going to peek in them. Like,
Well, there's that too.
not for little kids, because you know they're gonna peek. Okay, what
Right,
else
right.
are people focusing on this year?
Well, the next thing is making connections. And one of the things, you know, it kind of started 5 years ago with all of our shutdown and not being able to see people, but that is having Zoom family gatherings.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of things that are really important for that. And number one is that you need to have everybody be ready on Zoom. And so if there's somebody in the group who's a little bit more of the tech person, have them get online with the person who's maybe not as techy.
Okay.
Help them set up Zoom and get it all going, and then they can send the invite. So that's a really important thing.
That's a good tip.
And then the next thing is sometimes either everybody's talking or nobody's talking. And if one of the connection things is to actually have a game, create these, and I've just printed these out as photos, but like a yes, no, thumbs up, thumbs down.
That's fun.
If you're playing a game, is the answer A, B, C, or D, and everybody can hold it up.
Oh,
and then
cute.
also all these other things like somebody has a lot of background noise, you're frozen, you know, I can't hear you. and
Alyssa,
things
your
like
kids
that.
are being too loud.
So there are some ways just to kind of streamline that whole Zoom gathering, so it's not like people don't get off and go, wow, that was really not fun.
Yeah. And your last trend that you're seeing this year, it has to do with gift giving.
Right, and it's a little bit more of making, instead of actually giving gifts, of making gifts together and making that time together.
Yeah, I love that.
So having, whether it's every family or every person, be responsible for bringing an experience to the gathering. Is it a game that you're going to teach everybody? Is it a craft item? Is it, you know, playing a certain game and that kind of thing? You know, I mean, one year my dad had everything ready for every household to make a birdhouse.
Cute.
And it's just something that, you know, kind of has stuck with us all for a long time when we have that birdhouse. And so it's got a great memory, and whether you paint it and the kids paint and things like that. So bringing experiences more than just a gift, you know.
I really like that. Okay, Brenda, great advice as always. And you can find Brenda right here on social media or on the website on your screen. We'll be right back.